I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. Went throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and our home team. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
Ready! Block 11!
Oh, here we go. Oh.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, I want to go load it. Load it.
On second down now, it's Gordon looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Load it. Load it.
It's 59. Mike the 59.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right. Round 80.
Check, 59. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Going on the ground with Eckler, and down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Defense.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On second down, Eckler. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Watch the screen. Behind.
58, right over there. Right over there.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Left, left, left.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. And Allen's got it. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 79! 79! Hey!
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Hey, I'm going to go load it. Wait, 89.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Let's go, defense.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And he's going to find a man, Keenan Allen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
You got 180. 380.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity, and we finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Murray now on 1st down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. The handoff to the right side. It's Drake.
You ain't going nowhere.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here's another of the Cardinal backs. This is David Johnson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And able to find Kirk complete. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. First down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win, yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company, an absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing on second and 14. Rivers going deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Now Drake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Drake.
You ain't going nowhere.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
It's just me and you. Watch safety creep.
On first down, Drake. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
I got him. Bang, bang. Go. Bang, bang. Switch.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. Then he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's big. Tight dog.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Check, check, Fresno.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, but it'll be second down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet, they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On second down, it's Drake. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Check, 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 check.
Right back to Drake. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 1 yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Murray now to throw. Now this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Set 180.
Mike, in your face. Big Ed.
Orange 5-4.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
0.
Mike 5-9. He's tied.
Now Rivers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen, with that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP. Coach of the year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, offensive and defensive players of the year. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Here we go on fourth down with Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, In college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
At the 17-yard line.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no.
12. Let's get on!
Rivers hands off to Eckler. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Hey, Delta!
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Go!
18-yard line.
You get blocked.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers buying time to his left. And that's incomplete.
Rivers on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Alpha!
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the 1 back to the 2. So they're backed up to the 3-yard lines, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing now is Murray. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Murray now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Hey, wahoo!
Shift, watch the shift. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Red! Hey, Rocket!
Following the interception here, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Squeeze.
first down. It's Drake.
You ain't doing nothing today.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Watch the air.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 4 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score.
All day, baby. All day.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
That is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Set. Ground 80.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Ground 80.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, Rivers. He's got Allen. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Exit.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
4th down, Rivers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Back to throw. Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Back to throw. And he finds Fitzgerald. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up second down.
And remember, field goal does him no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. He's back to throw. And an alley to run. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 14. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Watch the backer, watch the backer.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Charles Clay with time running out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
To throw is Murray. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Chargers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
79! 79! Load it! Load it!
One last shot now for Rivers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Keenan Allen, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't.